the 25 or 64 show. Here's Stan.
Howdy folks. Got the new newspaper out this week, Better Vision. All the news you need to care about, or all the news you refuse to lose, however you want to look at it. The biggest news of the year, obviously Big Blue Nation, Kentucky Wildcats.
Go Big Blue.
They brought home the hardware, they won it all. What do you think about that? Calipari?
Yeah, looks like his one and done players actually came through this year.
Yep, and we don't know if they're coming back or not. They're supposed to be letting us know right now, but you know they are. Yeah, they're on ESPN. Nobody watches that.
No, what's ESPN?
Yeah. So. In other news, though, we do have a few things to get to. There's some talk about these 99%ers. They've been occupying Wall Street. We actually have a representative for the 99%ers, Shawnee. You want to come over here and tell us what it's all about? Glad you could make it.
Glad
to be here. I'm curious, I'm kind of vague about what the 99%ers are out there trying, what the message is.
Well, I really just need a house, so I play Wall Street, man. It's a nice city, clean up my trash and everything. I like it there.
That's
sunny all the time, not raining.
It's interesting.
Got a nice tin on there. I liked it. Please. New York, New York, right?
New York, New York.
Dreams come true.
Big Apple, right, Dylan? Just Big Blue beer I thought it'd be interesting too, in the fairness, to have a 1%er come and maybe we could exchange some ideas here. Actually, there's a lot more 1%ers around than you might realize. We found Alex. We found Alex.
Alex?
Come on down, Alex.
I think I know that guy. We're gonna have trouble.
Good to have you. Good to have a 1%er here and a 99%er here. That'd be
Best of both worlds.
Yeah. The message of the 99% is still a little vague to me. Alex, can you give us a little light on the message of the 1%?
Well, we almost own everything.
Almost everything. I heard that actually the 1% does own like 43% of all the money in America. The top 1% has. And they'll have the other 50%, 57% what's over there.
Yeah, we want our money.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Did you, you said you had a clip you brought with you?
Yeah, my new movie coming out.
When Occupy Wall Street started, and we learned that the richest 1% of the U.S. population controls 43% of the nation's wealth, we were shocked. That means that there's 57% of the wealth that we don't have. That is an outrage.
We are taking our message to the root of the problem. Right. Main Street. You know why? Because we are the 1%.
What do we have? Most of the money. What do we want? The rest of it.
And now Obama wants this millionaire's tax? When I heard that, I dropped everything and I had my driver take me to my helipad.
I mean, do they really think we can afford an infinitely smaller amount of money? I mean, one of me is worth 262 of her. Sad.
If we have to pay more, countless businesses will fail. Speedboat upholstery done, condos in Dubai empty, rhino hunting hats no longer with ivory-tipped brims.
We're making enough sacrifices already!
Yes, we are.
My butler's butler had to fire his butler's butler!
No!
I am sick of these poor people mooching off my success. Just a minute ago, one of them asked if they could use this sign as their roof.
Does the government think I'm going to be the first generation of my family to share my wealth? I'm rich. My daddy was rich. His daddy was rich. His daddy had slaves. Hey, look at those fat cats.
Did you know there are still some laws that apply to us? Check out this video I took of a cop straight up refusing a bribe. Land of the free, right?
Why should I have to pay a millionaire's tax?
Yeah.
I'm a billionaire!
Yeah.
Think about it! Think about what you're doing!
Fox News is calling us organized, patriotic, purposeful. What, only 3 adjectives? Why did I even buy that network?
Well, we're prepared to stay as long as it takes. We bought all the real estate in this area and drove out the existing homeowners.
Our movement started here, but it is growing. Occupy Detroit. Occupy Blanchard, Oklahoma. Occupy the Long John Silver's off Route 21.
Listen, man, listen. It comes down to this. If being rich is wrong, we don't want to be poor. I mean, who are we? We're the 1%!
We're the 1%! We're the 1%! We're the 1%!
Well, that seemed pretty clear on what the message of the 1% is, Alex. That's crystal clear to me. Shawnee, how does that sit with you?
That's terrible. I need my money. Where you put it at, man? What bank you put it at, man? I'm gonna come get you guys. Where you live, man?
Easy,
Where you
Sean.
live?
Easy, fella.
Where you
Easy.
live, brother? Yes, son.
Dylan, I hate to bring it up, but your rich fat cat over there, he's actually 1%er too. Me too, actually, Shawnee. I know this mathematics may don't seem like it adds up. 3 1%er, 1 99%er, but Dylan?
Yeah, I make all the voting machines, and I voted.
Yeah, so this is going to come up in the election.
We're gonna have
It's going to be a big issue.
You have a thing? Why'd you bring me on here? Why'd you bring me on here?
Well, we, you know, in the spirit
We
of
want to
fairness,
make fun of you
spirit of
personally.
fairness, we wanted to hear with the 99%. Everybody's heard about, you know, all your little protests and all your little cities and what are y'all up to?
You making fun of
We
my
know-
house?
we
You making
know
fun of
what
my
we're-
house?
We know what we're up to. Actually, Shawnee, that brings up an interesting point, because you can't go home. I mean, seriously, you can't go home. I foreclosed on.
What'd you do to my tent? What'd you do to it?
It's, we bought it.
Then we sold it.
Was it cheap?
And it was me.
My house is there. My family's living there too. Did you guys get rid of them too?
You're actually making now.
What about my kids?
They've got a job. See, they're moving up. They're
I don't got a job,
They're
though.
going to learn
What are you gonna do
the
for
habits
me?
of work.
What you gonna do for me?
Put you on welfare.
Any ideas? Dylan? No welfare, not for the 99%. Welfare for the 1%. We need welfare.
You can shine my shoes if you want to.
You're gonna not have no shoes to shine here in a minute if you keep talking.
Now, Shawnee, let's settle down. son. Guys, we can't resolve a conflict like that. We really need to come up with a win-win situation, or at least a win-lose. I mean, this lose-lose is not it's not good for ratings, guys. You're all gonna have to show some skill. We don't want to cost you.
All right. Better give me something. You know what? I'll give you a knuckle sandwich here in a minute.
What's the money work?
$5 easy dollars.
Take the money.
All right. They could buy me a new tent. I want
Okay,
4
that's
tents though. You can buy me 4 tents. Give me some more money.
That's all I have.
You're a 1%er. I think you got more money than that. Write me a check. Write me a check.
I mean checks.
Take what you can get.
Be quiet, 1%. You too.
I'd throw you in jail.
Bill, you can't throw me.
Alert security.
I'll just run out.
Security.
What'd you say?
Security.
I am security. I got security right here.
You're 99%. You don't have a job.
We can go?
Yeah.
We'll resolve this outside.
Oh, it looks like Shawnee chose to use the exit strategy here, the only one. And then some. A lot of experience, 21 a lot of experience. Anyway. For the next, hopefully them guys come back. Hopefully they do get a win.
Yeah, no, I'm going to take all that money out there.
Yeah, it's tempting. The other story here, I didn't quite get this, but something about the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, I heard
We've got
that
a
he
guest
died.
coming on about this. The Pillsbury Doughboy died?
I didn't know it was real.
Oh, yeah, he was very real.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been around a long time, Pillsbury Doughboy. So we need to get our next guest and check on security and see if we need to call 911.
No.
All right, thanks. And our next guest, Regina, glad you could make it. We'll be talking about KFC. Dylan, we got to kind of figure out this confirmation on this Pillsbury Doughboy situation.
Did he die?
That's what we've heard. We're trying to confirm that. News.
Was he
streaming from-
overweight?
It could have been overweight, Regina. Well, here's, hey, Shawnee.
He got
Glad you could make it back.
Security? You call that security?
Who's in charge of hiring security?
I don't know, I'm in the world with them.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard something about Pillsbury.
Yeah, we've been hearing this rumor about Pillsbury, don't we?
So you guys don't have cupcakes?
No, there might not be anymore. He's dead.
Biscuits? We're getting biscuits?
Dead?
I might have some biscuits.
I don't want no biscuits. I want me some cupcakes. He's dead? You're kidding. He's my homeboy. Where he be at? What happened?
I heard
We're trying to figure that out. We don't know. It's just
the rumor has it he got overbaked.
He was a little crispy when they found him.
I told you
he was
to
a
be
crispy
careful
critter.
about that.
We wound up being a crispy critter.
I knew he was in trouble when he went in that new oven. I gotta get off here.
Scandalous.
Wait!
Okay, looks like we're going to take a break and have a word from our sponsors. Security!
Yeah, we've word from our sponsors. I don't always enter into intercommunication with holders of PhDs, but when I do, I prefer to drink at those settings. Dylan?
I'm good, man.
Okay. So, we'll be coming back with Regina, and she'll be talking about KFC. Regina, so KFC, what's that all about?
Kentucky chicken fight?
Kentucky chicken fighting.
Well, did you hear about the cops? They were even in uniform caught at one of those chicken fights.
Really?
Yeah, in uniform.
We are in Kentucky, Virginia.
It doesn't matter, you know, the law is the law. And that's what we have to remember.
Well, it's not like they don't serve dog wings down at KFC now, do they? It's chickens, it's KFC.
That has nothing to do with chicken fighting.
But the law's a little ambiguous. You know, the cops, the state troopers, I mean, what are they supposed to do?
Defend the law.
And your suggestion on how to do it?
Not be caught at chicken fights in
not
their
get
uniform.
caught. Okay.
No.
That is a rule.
No.
Do not get caught.
No,
I
you're
agree.
taking me out of context.
Oh. Well. It is an interesting situation.
Do you need to call security? I hear people fighting.
That's just them 1%ers, 99%ers. That's no big deal there either.
But they might hurt each other.
Hey, security, can we have you again?
So the chickens, though, I mean, would you think that's what's the beef there? Is it, no pun intended on that, obviously, but is it a cruelty to animals? Is it because there's illegal gambling going on that's untaxed?
Well, of course, it's all of it.
That's all of it.
You named everything.
Well, I don't know if we've
Do you
covered
go
it.
to chicken fights?
Yeah.
Thanks, Dylan. Coming for me there. We are in Kentucky, I will remind you again.
It doesn't matter where you're at. The law is the law. Forget security. Do I need to call the police?
Call these guys.
No, I'll find some different people.
Oh, okay. Let's say security.
Security?
I think we got the 99% and 1%. They may have settled their issues. Let's have these guys back. Let's give them a hand for working out their problems. This is American. We can't all get along.
They're just concerned about money. What do they know about chicken fighting?
Actually, I do know a lot about chicken fighting. That's how I make my money.
Well, do tell.
Money every day. Well, you know, I used to be I had a good chicken for a long time, and then he finally he gave up the roost. I think he was overbaked. Well, like my lovely friend, Pillsbury Doughboy.
Did we ever get confirmation on that?
No, sir.
Can we speed that along and see if we can find out something? Pillsbury Doughboy, that's big news.
You know chicken fighting is like cruelty to animals, right?
But it tastes so good.
I'm not talking about killing chickens. I'm not talking about killing them. We're talking about putting these little claw things on them and having them fight each other. There is no eating of the chicken.
Where'd you get this girl? She knows when she's in Kentucky, right?
I don't know. She must be one of those uptown girls or something.
I'm from Ohio.
What are you, 1%er?
No, I'm 99% just like you, but that's besides the point.
I'm a 1%, and I even fight chickens.
I smell 1% on you.
It's like an American tradition. I mean, it goes back to George Washington and Thomas Jefferson.
I'm going to call PETA.
PETA.
Who's PETA?
Who's PETA?
Is that something made up?
Wait, is that guy with the Hunger Games?
That's it's a bread or something, right? It's a type of bread.
Yeah.
No, we protect animals against cruelty to animals, which apparently all of you do.
This girl is crazy.
Well, let's not make assumptions. You know.
I don't have to make assumptions. You admitted to it.
They're chickens.
They're not chickens. They're living animals.
They are chickens.
Oh.
They're property.
No, they're not. They're animals.
They like to fight.
Do you want me to stick here in a ring and make you fight someone?
I just did.
Dylan, does anybody force these chickens to fight?
Yes.
No, sir.
Don't they just on their own?
It's instinct.
Thank you, Dylan. I mean, they.
So you do nothing to rile them up beforehand. You don't strap like little metal claws on them to make them.
Okay. When you approach a chicken, what's the first thing it does? It tries to flog you. Am I
Not
correct?
all the time.
The little gray hatch at the gate. Yeah, it's gonna peck you every time.
Maybe if you made it mad.
Maybe you need to stay in Kentucky a little longer. And you know what a chicken's for. Good Friday night fight. That's what they're for.
No, it's just as bad as those cops. Y'all probably pay them off.
Kentucky fight. We
I thought
do.
you were supposed to be the 99%.
We do support our local law enforcement, especially chicken fights.
Chicken fights. My Friday night hobby. Makes me some money. And my 99%.
Keeps the 99%.
No, it doesn't. That's not his tent.
Well, if his last chicken
gotta make
fared a
something
little
up.
better at the derby, that might have gone a little different.
Oh, there's chicken derbies too. Lovely.
We use chickens for everything. I have a pet chicken too. His name is Rollo.
Do you fight him too? Do you make him run the derby?
Actually, he won the derby a couple years ago. Then he broke his leg. It wasn't good. It wasn't pretty.
No, it's food.
Yes. I think we're gonna kill him next week. It's gonna be good
Hey,
barbecue.
Sunday dinner. You know,
Yeah.
there's always.
Come on over.
Right. Exactly.
I won't be there.
I think she needs to learn.
Well, I'm getting a phone call about my prize chicken winning. And,
All right.
Stupid chicken fighters.
Well, no, chicken
You're
fighters
just
have
hating.
prize too.
You were just hating on us.
That's, you know, we hate this. We don't think this was a gender thing.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Regina, do you care to fill in for me here for a minute? I got some urgent business I got to take care of. If you don't care, just I'll be back in a moment. Just fill in the next segment. It'll be. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, so we're going to talk about cruelty to animals. Since apparently we have a bunch of cruel people around here who like to fight chickens.
Maybe you can call your buddy Tito or your...
You know what? I just might. Okay, do you have any fish? Do you have a betta fish maybe? In your tent?
4.
Oh, you have 4. Do you fight them too?
Sometimes. Depending on how it
You
is.
don't find that that's cruelty? Fighting's wrong.
They're in water. It doesn't matter.
You're not supposed to fight.
The only fighting I like is people fight. Like I did that 1% over there a couple minutes ago.
People have free will though. They can choose to fight. You're making the animals fight.
I guess I see your point.
Red button.
But I don't know. I like fried chicken quite a bit.
I'm not saying you can't eat the chicken. I just said don't fight them.
That's the best meat though. Good old fighted chicken too.
Tender meat.
Tender. That's always the best. Don't give up on me. Okay, I agree with you. I won't fight my chicken anymore.
You know I have Pete on speed dial, right?
Call him up then. See if he
I
can bring us to the Hunger Games.
It's people eating tasty animals.
I love tasty animals, yes I do.
Did you hear that?
I love tasty animals, how about you?
Are you a vegetarian?
No, I am not a vegetarian. I am not against not eating animals. It's fighting animals.
Okay.
You know what? I'm done being coached. You can have this job back. You all are cruel.
Awkward. What are you doing, 1%er, man? Thought I took you down a couple minutes ago.
No.
You got a black eye over here, man.
I gotta have a
I'm gonna give you another one in a minute.
But I just got you a job.
Hey.
That's true. So did you get my money?
You'll be making money.
I said stand out to give you the job.
So we're oh,
You didn't tell me about a job.
so we're some money. Good to be back. Thanks, Regina. So, 1% to 99%, we resolved our problems.
Yeah, I guess. He offered me a job. It was pretty nice. But, you know.
What's the job?
I gotta clean his pool in a man-thon. Wasn't too happy about the man-thon part, but hey.
Just need to get this pool.
Yeah.
A job to job.
That's right.
It's a tough economy out there right now.
Yeah. The weird thing is,
unless you're a 1%er.
like you guys are so lucky. Bad thing is though,
work is for poor people.
I guess I'm poor. But the bad thing is, he doesn't pay me in cash, pays me in check, unless, the only reason he'll pay me in cash, he sticks it in my main phone.
Oh, well, that's
okay.
That's
there.
That's one of those. Maybe that might be one of those too much information.
There's never too much information.
There's never too much information.
Like
What do you think, Dylan? Too much information?
Way too much.
Thanks for sharing, Shani. We don't want to discourage you from sharing. Where did that little chicken button hating Regina? Where'd she? She storm out of here?
I think so. She was a little upset when she walked out.
She had some ruffled feathers.
Very ruffled.
That's true.
She'll be all right.
Hope she comes back though.
She probably wants to get a chicken dinner.
Yeah, see, just down the road.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe she got some barbecue chicken. Maybe egg got fried too.
I'll take a finger.
Let's have a chicken party, guys.
Chicken party. Let's find another little article we got here. Since in the spirit of the 99%, we're going to let you feel like you do have some control in this country and on this show. You can pick out the next article.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Let me
always glad to help out
Let me thumb through here.
The 99%.
Wow. You guys got an article on speaking up on the job. I don't have one of those yet.
Yeah, if you get one, I wouldn't advise speaking up too much on it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll put it in. Hey, Saved by the Bell. You know what that sounds like? My favorite show, Saved by the Bell. Is that about Saved by the Bell? No. Come on, guys. I don't have no idea. Let's talk about recall on birth control.
Uh-oh.
That sounds interesting. Let's talk about that.
What's that about?
Looks like Pfizer. I've never heard of that before.
Pfizer, yeah, they're a big company.
They recall some birth control. Hey, you know who would be really interested in this article?
We get one.
I bet Regina.
Woman's perspective.
Yeah.
We could use a woman's perspective. I will see if I can find her. Regina! I gotta get another one of these in.
Regina.
Hey, give me one too, man.
Where are you?
Well, we found Miss Regina. Got her back over here.
Hey, pretty lady. How you doing?
So, Regina, what do you think about this recall on birth control? We need a feminine perspective on this.
You don't want to share my opinion. You think I'm a hater.
Well, it's...
Well, just
We
like
can
you know,
put the chicken thing
no.
aside.
Just so you know, I hate that too.
Hey, what?
Birth control. People should not be allowed to have it. And yes, I am secretly 1%.
I could smell it when you walked in. You know what? I'm gonna let my haters
You
be
want to
my
know something else?
motivators.
You want to know something else? I bought that company, and I made them do that.
You're kidding.
You own Pfizer?
No, I just paid them a big bunch of money. I don't have to own them when you have money.
Oh, you're a stockholder.
No, you know, cash works just as good.
Cash works. Alex knows about the cash.
Do you have kids?
I have 20. Because I'm from Kentucky. And I like it.
Well, see, you should agree with me then. Oh, I mean, clearly, you know, he
Yeah, it
doesn't.
seems like
This
he's not much of a supporter of birth control.
After
either.
20, I put her on birth control. I don't want no 21. I don't want to be like those Duggars in Arkansas.
Actually, you have more children than
You
them.
got kids, Dylan?
Hey, that's how you can make money.
No,
You
sir.
should come up with your own TV show.
I don't like being on TV. How'd you get me on here anyway? Oh yeah, you paid me. You gave me a new tent too, didn't you?
Hey, can I include you in my new public service announcement against birth control since you do have 20 children at all?
That ain't fun. I guess so. Will you pay me? All right then, I'll be in.
I'll pay twice as much as being a pool boy.
That sounds good to me.
And you can wear normal clothes.
They use placebos when testing birth control?
No.
That's what it says.
That's included in the package of them. But they replaced an extra week with it. Clearly, you don't understand either.
I don't
never
think you know
claimed
what you
to.
are.
I never claimed to.
You're crazy.
Oh, I didn't buy anything. I just paid them to quit making it. I just paid them not to.
Now we're
So-
going to give you more off you pay these ladies.
What?
Overpopulated. Yes, sir.
The 1% can afford children, Shawnee. There's a consequence.
You guys are silly. I can afford them too. Beans and rice every night. And
That's not what
enough
I
for everybody.
Are we going to have to talk about child abuse?
Abuse? I never abused my kids at all.
No, you just neglect them and feed them only beans and rice. Everyone knows a child can't just be raised on that.
They're one of the happiest kids in my county. They go to my chicken fights every
They're
Friday.
not 1% kids. That would be child abuse if it was 1% kids. These are 99%.
Oh, well, yeah,
these are
sure.
99% kids. You know, they're lucky to get beans and rice.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they get to go to McDonald's and get the kids.
No, there shouldn't. Right, 1%. I mean,
Come work for me and I'll take your kids to McDonald's.
Every day?
Oh, well, we'll give them some
20
variety,
kids
too.
at McDonald's.
You
20
take me
kids,
too?
yes.
Happy Meals.
Well, I had to have something to beat the pool boy salary.
I get one of those Biggie Macs. I've always wanted to buy one. I didn't have enough money.
Only on payday, Shawnee. Only on payday.
The rest of the time, you just get the dollar menu. But you know it's McDonald's, so what does it matter, right?
That's true.
They
They got
still want
those
the
chickens
steakhouse
on
later.
there.
I don't.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to do that steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
Well, not.
You have
not
20
you,
kids, we can't afford, we can't afford
You do get a
it,
Big
we
Mac
can't.
every 2 weeks on your payday.
Just take me.
You work.
Who cares about
You
my
work a
kids?
week, you don't get paid.
Oh, so
You work
now,
a week,
I see how it is. You are neglecting your children. Did you hear
I am
that? That
not.
was neglect, was it not? He said, just take me, not my children. Tell you what.
I'll be like a little birdie. I'll give them a little bit. I'll
Not
take
back
them-
on the birds. Leave the birds so long. We got Regina here.
That's
You don't want to
right.
talk about birds,
All right,
please.
we can't talk about
Hey, just take me to KFC every other day. I'll be happy.
No, we will not go to KFC. No. Okay, you're fired.
I'm out of a job again.
No, it's not mine.
That's right, I can be your pool boy again. I always have a job now.
He won't let you wear real clothes.
And you can shine my shoes.
You're gonna have no more shoes still. I'm gonna eat them or sell them back on eBay.
We own eBay too, just so you know. He'll get his shoes back.
I knew I saw you guys' faces.
99%ers. They're always trying to be resourceful.
I know. They think
Like
they're
they're always
always
trying
like
to
a
beat us. They're
loophole.
always trying to get some of our money.
Why you guys always hating on me?
It's not just
You know what?
It's
I'm gonna let my
99.
haters be my motivators.
That investing in that 99-cent store, that's like the best move we made last month.
I love going there. I go there on the weekend sometimes.
People like you is what keep us in business.
You guys try to keep my money all the time. That's why I
You
don't
got
got
any
none.
left?
Because it's all we need that too.
Well, I knew they opened a new penny store. I can't wait to go there.
That's mine too.
At least you guys won't make too much money. All you gotta do is 1 cent everything.
We just want all the pennies.
That's true. Abraham Lincoln's on those things. I want those too.
No.
But you don't say you don't like Abraham Lincoln.
Well, yeah, I love it. You know, good Kentucky, born in Kentucky, went to Illinois. You know, what's not to like about Honest Aid?
True.
Honest Aid knew, you know, had to work for your money.
He was honest. I'm sure he didn't like chicken thigh either.
You guys wouldn't know anything about working for your money, like little old me over here.
You don't even have a job. How are you working for your money?
Please.
Because you fired me is why I don't have a job now.
You can't hold
It's
a
not
job.
my fault. You know what?
You've already lost 2 jobs, so it's
A disrespectful employee can never keep a job.
That's
what
all
I'm
right.
saying. The economy's great. He just went through 2 jobs. Should I have that?
No, not have hour. 5 minutes.
I mean, Shawnee, let the other guy get a chance to get a job out there. You know, always think about yourself.
I'll put one of my kids to work, I guess.
There you go. That's what we. That's really, you know, those child labor laws. They need to be overturned anyway.
I agree.
You know,
Hey, you made me some money too.
they could shop at the penny store someday. You know, if they had a good job.
You give me a job there?
We'll have to
You
get back
can,
with
you can clean our toilets.
We'll have to get back with you on that.
Okay, I'll take it. All right.
So Is there anything else that you're against, Regina?
Well, I'm against money, but we don't have time for that. This is only a half-hour program.
All right.
Maybe you should have me back next week. I can have a weekly segment.
And on that note, I think we'll let Regina have the last word. Thanks, folks. Come back.